Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and today I'm doing the solo variant for Weather Machine, the newest game by Vito Lasarda, and this is actually going to kind of cover for both the run-through, the normal multiplayer run-through that I do, and the solo variant. Occasionally I do that where it's like, I just don't feel like putting up two videos really, and it's that time of the year where I'm trying to get as many of the current year's games up on the channel. So this is a good way for me to be able to cover what the game is actually like, and also the solo variant. And in the solo variant, we are up against the Saboteurs. Kaiderkovia Inc. is out to destroy Lightning Technologies. They're sending two of their top corporate spies, known as Agent White and Agent Pink, to steal information and to disrupt Lativ's work. Their plan is to embarrass him in front of the government and ensure Kaiderkovia will be awarded the weather control contracts in the future. Unfortunately, company security is too busy managing the chaos Lativ's initial experiments have caused, so you'll have to complete your work while suffering the interference from those pesky saboteurs. Alright, if you're not familiar with the theme of Weather Machine, Professor Lativ proclaimed that natural disasters were a thing of the past, and he created a weather machine to control weather. Unfortunately, while it did succeed in controlling local weather, it messed up the rest of the globe. So if you're getting like nice sunny days for a soccer game, well, you get that, and that's great, but across the world there are just insane droughts happening, or insane, monsoons. So we have been hired to run our own experiments and try to counteract the original machine with the help of the government. So as you can see, there's a lot going on here. I'm not going to pretend like I know every single nuance of this game. This might be his heaviest game. I know on Board Game Geek, I think it might be his second. I think On Mars still beats it out. And that could just be because I've played On Mars a lot, that it just kind of flows for me. But this does have a lot going on, and with the Saboteurs, they do a lot as well. So I'm going to do my best to showcase what the game is like, but we'll see how I do. Now, at the beginning of the game, you start in the supply. There are 4 regions, technically 5, where Latif's office is, but he doesn't let anyone in. And so you start in the supply area, then there's government, the lab, and then the R&D, which is over there. So we start here in the supply, and you do kind of a post-setup kind of situation where it's still pretty much part of setup, where you can kind of get some stuff that are going to kickstart what your initial strategy is going to be. And I've already kind of scoured what I want to do, and I've gotten my stuff. So basically you have these vouchers down here. I'm hoping you can see most of it. This is where obviously a lot of the magic happens. This is just more nuanced stuff that's not going to make any sense anyway, because this is a very like Roll for the Galaxy player aid for the Saboteurs. But so what I did is I spent all my vouchers and a few science vouchers and stuff to unlock 3 robots. I've unlocked the one that gave me a lab voucher, I've unlocked a government voucher, and then I had to spend some other vouchers to get me more science to then be able to get the one that gives me a science voucher. I also got an additional workshop tile so that I was able to get 2 chemicals. So I have 2 chemicals because I do have a plan. So I have 3 robots, 2 chemicals, and 1 workshop tile. I did not, obviously you can't get any machine parts from there, and I didn't need to adjust turn order. So, how does the game work? Well, like I said, you have 1 worker, and you get to do 1 action. So everything is on your player aid, and I think you can see probably, you can see kind of most of my board. But the first thing you can do is you can get these government subsidy tiles, and if you have any of them, you can flip them over to do what it says on there. Or if you have investment tiles. I don't have any of that, so that doesn't matter. So then I go to moving my scientist. Your very first move of the game is you have to, if you're going anywhere, you have to go to the middle spot, or in this case, the rightmost spot. And you set this up as a 2-player game, and in a 2-player game, you actually block off the rightmost, but in the solo variant, you don't. But I actually am going to go to the government spot, and because I would like to... I'm going to do this action here. Yeah, so I'm going to do this action here. It costs me 1 government voucher, and I get to go up on the government track. I will then be placing my robot, and I would like to place it right there, right on the refrigerator. And that is going to cost me that is going to cost me a machine part, and then I will take that, and you just place it, and I'll just place that right over here, and then I will actually get a research token. So my initial plan is, so in the workshop area, in the lab, we have Lativ's assistant, and he's going to basically be moving, trying to run experiments and help out. My plan is I'm going to go for winter, because the main overall goal that you want to do, which I did not really catch on my very first playthrough of this game, was the theme of the game is you're trying to run experiments to solve the extreme weather. And while you can kind of not really mess with that and do pretty well, it does help quite a bit to actually go for that. So, snow is the very last one, and that is actually, I'm going to try and get all of my bots on that one without getting... Hopefully I'll be able to do that, because that'll give me a lot of points, which is good. Also, how you win this game, there are 2 ways to... Well, one way to instant win, one way to try and win like normal, and then 2 ways to instant lose. The one way you can instantly win is if you basically have your victory point marker higher than the target value. So they score CP, it's the target value, which is basically what you're trying to beat. If your climate points are higher than theirs, you are currently meeting 4 of your public objectives, and where is it? It's actually right here. Oh, and you have 2 of your funding tokens on the 5th space or higher, and at the start of your turn, you instantly win if those are met. The second way you can win is basically by kickstarting one of the 3 ways the game can end. The game can end in 1 if you grab the Nobel Peace Prize, or the Nobel Prize. The last experiment tile goes out, and then... Oh, what was the 3rd way? I feel like there was 3. Oh, the government machine is completed, meaning that basically all of these have machine parts in it. Or, sorry, there's a 4th one. All the research spaces in R&D are occupied. So those are the 4 ways that the government steps in to help, and you basically do final scoring like normal. The way you can instantly lose, if there are ever 2 level 3 extreme tiles, and that you just instantly lose if that's the case. And if at the start of their turn, the saboteur's turn, this deck is empty. So that's how you can instantly lose. All-right, so I went here, went up on the lab track, placed a robot, got this marker, and got my research token. So at the end of your turn, you have to place your research, and this has to go somewhere over here. I'm going to 1 supply, so I think I'm gonna go there, which is not bad. That's gonna give me 2 regular supply, which is also not bad, because if I can complete this, I'll get a robot. And one of my end game objectives is to have 10 robots out, so that's good. And I wanted snow because I'm gonna try and get the snow over there. All right. So my turn is over. Now it is their turn. So basically how they work, I'm going to try and stay out of the way as much as possible. This is the previous report. This is the current reports. They do a lot of tie-breaking stuff off their previous report. So currently it's showing the pink agent. It's going to want to go over here, and it's going to get to, because they have the same rules, you can never stay in the same spot, and they always kind of have tiebreakers. They want to go to the leftmost, and then the rightmost, then the middle, because you gain stuff, you gain more vouchers and signs if there's people to the left of you. So they're going to go there, and they're basically going to now do that action. So because they are on the leftmost spot, and I could have gone there, well, no, I couldn't because it was my first round. But the leftmost spot of the 3 main areas let you do both actions. You don't have to do both actions. In fact, you don't have to do any actions, although you're probably going to want to. But for this case, if I could have gone here, I would have, just because I know that that's where the Agent Pink wants to go, and I don't want them to do both actions. Now, basically, what they're going to do is they are going to gain a chemical. And then these icons are still pretty chaotic, so I'm just going to have the rule book open just to make sure. But yeah, so they're going to take one chemical. They basically want chemicals that they don't have, and they also want the cheapest. So out of all these, they don't have green, they don't have red, and they don't have blue. And all these are the cheapest. So then you look over here, and they want to take the topmost, so they're going to take green. Okay, so that's that. And then they do their second one, where they want to flip a tile, and I don't think it really matters based off the weather. So the weather is rain, and the tiebreaker is the very top, so they're going to flip this. And that basically just means it's not available for this second action, but I can still, actually I can't take it because I took the one already. So that took me out of being able to kind of do a free lab action multiple times this game. Agent Pink, you're my least favorite. Okay, so now they go to their third one. So they've done that one because they were on the first spot. That's where they do that one. And then now they're going to do where they are going to actually do kind of their main action. So they are going to pick a column that will get them a research token. They want to complete sets. They hate us, and they're trying to make us look bad. So they want to complete sets because then they do nefarious plans, which basically cause extreme weather to come out, and that's how we can lose. So, with that being the case, they have, can you guys see it? I think you can, kind of, sort of. So they have a wind and they have a rain of pink and green, I guess, puke. So they're basically wanting to do pick lanes that they can complete sets for, and out of all of these, they want to, they can complete a set. They can go for wind, and they can go for rain. So those are the two that they're going to aim for. Then they're going to look at the tiebreaker. So the tiebreaker in this one is, rain's up top, so they're going to pick here. Then they don't ever get machine parts. So basically, they basically only do stuff with chemicals, because you need chemicals for over there, and you need chemicals for over here. And you need machine parts for here, but they use chemicals instead. So what they do is he's going to now take a robot, and he is going to go to this location, and they always go in the leftmost spot. So he's going to go here because he has a pink chemical. And so let me just double check that and make... So, yep, the remaining branches, they choose a branch that gains them a research token. There's a tie, first tie branch in the weathered sequence, which is rain. Basically, if they can't ever do something, then you discard the top. They take a chemical and they discard the top card of the deck, so that shortens your time. I think there's 20 cards in the deck, so you have effectively at most 20 turns. So then you place a bot from the hideout on the space that matches the chemical. Then you take the topmost or bottommost subsidy. So they're actually going to take this and just remove it from the game. This goes back here, and then take a... There we go. and then you take a machine part to show that it has been taken. And then they take a research token, boop, and they place that with their other one. All right. Also, they don't take investor tokens, so if they do, you just raise your target value by 5. But that's pretty much it. So as you can hopefully kind of see in this jumbled mess of their hideout, yeah, so they choose which column, place a robot that they have a chemical for, they replace that subsidy, and then break in the tie, then they take the research token. If there wasn't one, they would gain 5 points. The government lane is not going off, so they're not getting any 3 points. Okay, so that was their turn. Then we check to see if an experiment runs. So basically the A phase is basically doing everyone's turns in turn order. Then we check to see if an experiment runs. There are 2 conditions that must be met for an experiment to run. You always check where the assistant is. So there has to be an experiment there of that type, in this case rain. And a lot of rain stuff going on. And the second is that column has to be full of robots. And Lativ's workers count in a 2-player game. They're there to kind of help assist. So that has to be full. So in this case, there would need to be 3 robots there and a rain experiment to run. There is not. So you just you would discard, if there was one of that type, it would get discarded. Regardless, in this case there's not, so then that's just going to move. And you can see that here. If it doesn't run, you would discard the tile that's there, and then you move the bot. So that's that. Then we go to C, where if this had been something, like if this had been modified based off the supply action, then we would alternate turn order, and that only happens if Lativ goes to his office. So now, technically you put that in there at the end of the turn, or at the end of his turn. Okay. Alright, so now we go back to my turn, and I can see that Agent White is going to go to government, which is not that bad, actually. Because it's only even, because I have to move. So it's going to come here. Yeah, it's going to raise my target value by 1. But I think that's okay. Alright, so I have, well, the first thing I'm going to do is I am actually going to use my sweet government subsidy that lets me do this action here without having to spend a chemical, which is very nice. And this action here moves me up on the track, and then I get to basically place a robot somewhere. And I have these Lativ robots down at the bottom, but they're really just floating in those columns, and you can boot them out if you want to. Anyway, you can't boot other players. But, so I have a red and I have a green, so I actually want to come here. And he still kind of floats around, so we'll just move him up there for now. Then, I am going to move. So that's the first thing I can do. Now I'm going to move. And this action I can't do anyway, because you need a full set of research tiles. It's basically you publishing a paper and being like, hey, I finally understand what the hell's going on. So, because I don't want them to go multiple times, even though I know he's not going there, I can't stay there if his next card is causing them to go there. So I'm going to go there, and I am going to... Oh, I forgot to get my lab voucher whenever I went here. So whenever I come here, I'm going to get a R&D voucher. And I'm going to do this action, spending the lab voucher, which is going to move me up. And yeah, so now I'm going to take my second robot, and I am going to spend a red chemical to go right there. Yay! And that's pretty much my turn. That was that. I didn't get a research token, so I am done there. Now, it is their turn. Agent White is going to come over here. And, oh, God. I freaking coughed earlier and threw my back out. It's like, it's 29 the age, it goes downhill. Alright, anyway, so, yes. Agent Pink was to the left, so that's why he did that. And they're not going to do the first action because not on the and space, so basically going to do what it did earlier. It's going to choose an area that can get him a research token. In this case, it is going to be fog, and it's going to choose a place that it has a chemical for, which it does. So it's going to go here, spending the white chemical, and it is actually going to get rid of this one from the game. And that was white. Boop. So did that, replaced it, and then it's going to take the wind research token. And yeah, that's their turn. Not too bad, so this will get discarded. And where are you going? Where are you going? Not science. Oh, R&D. Okay. Gonna go to R&D. Well, I don't want to go to R&D. In fact... Oh, well, so after that, then we check to see if an experiment runs. It is in fog. There is no fog, so then it's going to go there. I chose the snow one because it was the furthest from the area, from Lativ's assistant. And basically, like I said, it's going to give me a bunch of points because I think I'm going to be able to pull off what I want to do. So I'm actually going to go hang out with Lativ. And this is cool because he's going to get me a science. And because I went to the supply area, I am going to get to gain any voucher that I want. So I need to look at, if I want to do the instant win, I need to look at my objectives. I need to meet 4 of these, and so I can't remember if I made it to where you guys can see that. No, but it's okay. They don't have to be down here. I can do this. And the gold tiles are a little bit different in the solo game as well. There's a few that you remove, like basically the ones that call for majority, and you shuffle all the rest, and as long as you don't get the same icon. So in my game, I have a lot to do with bots and research tokens. So for this one, I need to have 5 different research tokens in blue. For this one, I need to have 5 different research tokens in pink. In this one, I just need to have 6 tokens in in green. In this one, I need... I believe that is 3. Those are subsidy tiles. That's circle. 3 bots on the same government branch. Cool. Then, where are you? Pink. Have 3 bots in the same R&D branch, and then have 10 bots. Just have so out of my area. Those are not easy. I got there are some where it's just like, oh, have 5 government subsidies. I didn't get those. And these are worth 5 points at the end of the game if it comes down to final scoring. And that's rough. 5 different tiles. Now they can be award tiles and stuff, but anyway. So before I do anything over here, Lativ wants to move. He basically hates being around other people, so he always goes to the leftmost available spot. And in a 2-player game, he whenever he moves to the government or to R&D, he will remove a research token of where his lab assistant is at. So he actually kind of, I don't know. It's I guess he helps out. He goes to the government and he's like, hey, this needs to be tweaked for the sun, to help with sun. Sure. So that was what he does. And then he would put a robot out if there was one, if there wasn't one out. Actually, speaking of which, should there have been... Where you phase B, run your experiment. If it doesn't run... Oh, that's right. Okay, I was missing something. These would have been removed when the machine doesn't run. They get taken off. So whenever he moves, he will put one back. He's like, hey, why aren't you working? Oh, well, it didn't run, so I just decided to quit. And in case, a little fun fact, in case you didn't quite catch on, Lativ is Vidal backwards. So, just in case it wasn't apparent. All right. I got my science. I didn't gain my other voucher. I mean, obviously this could be science, just because that's more universal. Now, I need one more robot. So I am going to spend a supply to get this robot. Oops. Put you right there. Which is going to give me an R&D. Yeah, Man, what do I want to do? I could... I mean, I pretty much came here just to get the robot, because I needed it. But I think I'm also going to spend one and a science to get this secondary robot, which is going to give me a supply back. You can never have too many robots, and actually once you get 6 robots, the 2 robot areas on your assembly line are blocked unless you have 6 robots or 5 research tokens, that's on the left side, or 9 robots and 8 research tokens here. Okay. So I got 2 robots. Do I want... I think I'm actually going to get another government workshop tile, because I'm actually going to run out of spots to house my robots, which I would despise. Now, which one do I want? Basically, you want to build up and down if you want spaces for chemicals, and you want to build out if you want to contribute to the R&D areas, because you need machine parts. So I think I'm actually going to get... What do I want? I think I'm actually going to grab this one. And I am going to build it out. Yay! So that... Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work out for me, I think. So I'm done spending there. That was my turn. Now we look over here, and Agent Pink wants to go to R&D. Going to go to the leftmost spot, gaining no, points or anything. So very first thing that the R&D does, I'm just going to make sure because this is actually their most busiest area. So move one of their bots from their hideout to a research space based on weather and priority tokens. So to the sun and to the bottom spot. The weather determines which branch the bot is placed in. Priority determines where, if there is no empty space, they place a bot. Oh, that's right. So this is where they can try and start ramping up chemicals, because that's kind of obviously their main shtick, is to ruin the world, or at least make us look bad by ruining the world. So it's going to be sun and it's going to be bottom, so they're going to go here. If they happen to have a chemical available for that spot, they would actually get the research token. But they don't. They still place the bot, and they just don't get the research token. So that's the very top spot. So then they go down here. So now they're actually going to check. They're going to take another bot, and they're going to now try and actually go somewhere where they do have a chemical. So again, oh shit. Well, I'm gonna poop, So yeah, so they're gonna choose water. They're gonna choose rain because they have two and they need a pink rain. But they don't have a chemical, actually. So let's see. They choose a branch which gains a rate that helps. Yeah, so branches where saboteur is no. So they ignore branches that are full, and they ignore branches where the saboteur has no chemicals matching any of the available spaces. So I actually got kind of a lucky break there. So they're not going to do rain because they have a green chemical, and there's no green spaces there. And then the rest aren't full. So the remaining branches, they gain them one that gains up a research token, helps them complete a set. If there's still a tie, now so they're basically going to do sun again. Because out of all the ones, none of them are going to help them complete a set because they already have a pink wind one. They needed the pink rain, but they don't. They have a green chemical. So out of the ones that they have a green chemical for, it's going to be fog and sunlight. And based off here, it is going to be sunlight. And they are actually going to take that spot right there and place their chemical. Did that. And then they're going to gain the sun. Okay, yep. And there's no breakthrough or anything. If I did do a breakthrough for sunlight, then that would it would increase my target value point for each bot that I'm allowing them to cover the machine parts for. But we'll get there, hopefully. All right. So now we check to see if a experiment runs. We are checking now the sun. There is a tile there. Oh, well, let me check. Or let me get rid of this. Boop. Okay, now they're finally going to the lab. But luckily, I am able to... luckily he didn't go there before me, so. Alright. Anyway, now we check to see. So it's not full, but there is a tile there, but it still doesn't run. Which means this guy's going to come back, and this gets discarded. And now we got that one coming out. And, ooh, 2 rain in a row. It's a rain-heavy world. Alright, now it's my turn. And oh man, yeah. Winter's gonna be rough. Oh. If I was a smart man, let's say I was, because I realize I'm gonna place 3 robots out, but when the experiment runs, I'm going to get 3 robots back, but I want 2 machine parts. So I basically need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, never mind. Because I can go 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And I'll have two spots for machine. Okay, never mind. I have enough. I was going to buy another one, but not bad to buy another one if I wanted to. But yeah, let's say I did. Let's just say I spent the science and I grabbed this one. Okay. Alright. Retroactively fixing stuff. Now it's my turn. I don't have any subsidies or anything, so move my guy. Again, I'm going to come there. Spend the one science to move right there, and I'm going to take my little robot and the green chemical, boot him out of here, and right there. Haha! Alright, that should be pretty nice. I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, because then I'm going to get that science voucher. Or not the voucher, I'm going to get that research and I can go over there. Because I'll have robots. Don't have any chemicals, but it's okay. Alright. Agent Pink, doing all the work. Agent White doesn't do shit. Gonna go to the lab. Can't go there because I took that spot, so it's gonna go there. However, because I took that spot from it, it will raise my target value. Then, it's going to take a robot. It doesn't actually have any chemicals, though, so suck it. Well, that's not always great. So, in Lativ's lab, they don't have a... There's still a tie. If the saboteurs are unable to choose a branch, they discard the top card of their report deck. Oops. So, effectively taking a turn out. So, out of the 20 I originally had, now I have one less. And... yeah, then they take a chemical from the supply, which is going to be a green. And skip the rest of the steps. So that was effectively their turn. And so then that goes there. This will get discarded. Shouldn't have spent all your chemicals on going over to R&D. But I still am up against the clock. Yes. Why, yes. Alright, so that was the end of their turn. Now we see if an experiment runs. There is a wind, but it is not full. I was hoping I was able to actually get another robot out. When I was here first, I was gonna buy a white to place a robot there. Which I guess I could have done because... no, I couldn't. No, because I can't stay there. So I would effectively have needed another turn. But, so this robot's going to go away. That's going to get discarded. You're going to move over. That's going to move over. Rain. And another rain. Alright. So now... it's my turn. And I effectively... I need machine parts, which... I also need vouchers. Not great. Not great on where I need to go. Because like I said, I want to contribute with... I'm going to get 2 machine parts for this turn. They're going back to government. Agent Pink again. That's not gonna be great. Basically set my entire turn up for this. Now I'm going to get the 2 machine parts, which is good. And that's what I need. So I need to go somewhere. I think I might need to go back to the supply area. I think so. I can't do anything at R&D. I do have but I don't have chemicals. That's where my problem is. I need to hold on to the science. So I think I'm actually just going to be coming here to gain a supply. And then, yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna be able to get. And then, I mean, I do need a chemical if I want to contribute over there. So if I think I might get a blue chemical. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to grab this blue chemical. And I'm just going to place that there. All right, that's what I got. That is what I got as a turn. Not super efficient because I need robots up there, and that's still gonna give me a lot of points and machine parts, which I'll need. Then I'll be able to come back here and I'll be able to come back here and publish a paper. So suck it. Suck it. All right. Yeah, that was my turn. Agent Pink going all the way over to government again, not increasing my target value, but they are going to gain a chemical, and their chemical is going to be white, and then they are going to flip the topmost over there. And see, that's not bad either, is like those actions. Oh, sorry. Lativ is going to come over here. Ooh, yay, thank you. That's actually great for me. Yeah, that's actually going to be very helpful. Anyway, in a two-player game, I don't believe he does anything when he goes to the government area. Yeah, only government or R&D. When the experiment runs, then if there's one of Lativ's bots on the branch. Oh, but there won't be. Yeah. It's only whenever... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. Oh, but since he moved, he will place a guy out. Alright. Oh, yeah, sorry, that's what they did for the first one. Now the second one, they're gonna pick Sun, because they do have a white chemical that will help them complete a research track. So they're gonna go here because they do. Oh, actually, it'll be green, but that's pretty much the same. So. And then they're going to discard this one from the game. And replace that with a green. Alright. Man, I might go to government while they're both there. Oh, and they're gonna gain the Sun. Experiments take a while. Experiments take a while to get the tracks for, but my hard work will finally pay off, hopefully. Because they've actually been just jumping kind of back and forth. They've ignored the lab area this whole time. Yeah. Discard this. And boom. Hey, they're going to the supply phase, or supply area. Well, first player was nice. Now, it is supply time. Or not, experiment run time. So, yes, the first snow experiment is finally happening. So we check here. It is full. So all robots are going to come back. So I'm going to get my 3 robots. Boom, boom, boom. And essentially, whenever an experiment runs, you can pay science, and I have 1 science left, to basically get points for each robot I remove. So that is 15 points. And I'm going to get 2 machine parts or an investment tile. The 2 machine parts that I want are going to be, where are they? I want 2 red. So, and those will go right there. And then that will go away. These will slide down. And and boom, and boom. And then I will be the only one to get an investment tile. And Lativ's bots were not involved, so it will not remove another research tile there. Which could have been good, but that... And that was that. So now that's going to move. We check there, gain the research. Oh, extreme. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot about that. So that, I know I'm in the way. That's actually going to go there, because that's the one that did run. Actually, so speaking of which, I will take, not a red, I will take a, yeah, I will take a white, because I'm going to need a white. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, that's right. That's okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a few things kind of backwards. But it's actually still gonna work. Ooh, it might not. It might not. We'll find out. Anyway, so we did all that. Now turn order stays the same. So here are my options, because now it's my turn. I'm gonna set that right there. I can come here, and that's gonna get me 3 lab vouchers, which is good. I actually need lab vouchers. Do I? Man. So I can come here to do those actions. I can't even do those actions. I don't have any government vouchers because I haven't been going over the R&D just yet. Because with R&D, I could... You can only do the second action of doing a breakthrough if you have published a paper first, which I haven't. Basically, I need to come over here so I can get the science vouchers that I need over here. Is there any... Because I could just... Damn. I could... Because R&D's not going to do me any good. Oh, well, actually, no, I could do R&D. I actually can do R&D, which would give me a government voucher. And I do have the R&D vouchers. And I do have the chemical I need. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I need to do R&D anyway. Sorry, it didn't actually matter. Because you still want to be super efficient here. So it's like I could come here just to get the three lab vouchers. And then I could spend a lab voucher, I could spend a R&D voucher, and I could spend a supply to get a wild. And the wild would let me do this. Get the science voucher. Which would let me move up. And, man, I need Lativ to fucking go to his office. I need money! But, because then if I do that, that will get me, I could start another... I could start going for another one, but I only have these two. I have a white and I have a red. But the red, man, this is tough. Because I still have the two science vouchers I need to come here. But the problem is I won't have, unless, where are they going? They're going to supply. And basically, supply is super simple for them. They basically come here, they swap turn order, and then they get 2 chemicals. That's pretty much it. But because they're going to swap turn order, that means they're going to go first next time. And what I'm really, is if they don't go to the lab, then I can then go to the lab next turn. Which will give me the science I actually need to do something. And if that's the case, what are they going to get rid of? He would move over and get rid of wind. So then I would have to contribute to wind. I think just for the supply... man. Because now I also have... if I go over to R&D, I need to go to R&D no matter what. So the question is, this is still actually the last minute, or the last location. So actually, if they go again, which they're going to go again, I actually want them to come here. Because then that will cause him to move over. Then I have to go to R&D, which will give me a science I need to come back here. Okay, yep. So I am going to come here. That's going to give me 3 lab vouchers. I'm going to spend a supply, a lab, and an R&D to gain a science. I'm going to grab the science, or spend the science, to do this action here. The thing that sucks the most is this is actually super nice because you get the immediate benefit over here, and you get, that's how you can get more vouchers. But it is what it is. But I did that. I'm going to take a robot, and I'm going to use this red to come here. And the question is, I think I'm actually going to take this one. Oh, fuck, but I don't want snow. Well, do I? Do I want snow again? Am I just going to be a snow boy? Am I just going to be a little snow boy? I think I might. Because so far they're not taking snow. They weren't involved in the snow one. I'm actually... God, that'd be funny. I think I might, actually. I am going to do that. Cool, because one of my things is to actually have 3 in the same spot anyway. What did I get rid of? The red. Yeah, I think I am. Because you can start multiple. So if I can get 3 snow somewhere, then that... Because here's the thing, the robots... And I'm about to get a research for snow anyway. And the robots stay over there. So actually, having information on one particular type of weather isn't that bad. Huh. That's going to be pretty hot if I do say so myself. And if they do end up taking one, I'm going to be able to publish, do a breakthrough over there anyway. Which is going to give me an award. And I can... and I can fill it out anyway. Okay. I think I got it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So Agent White, after hanging out with the government all day, is gonna come here, and right here it just says that he flips, so he swaps that, and he gets 2 chemicals. He has a white. He wants to go from top to bottom, so he's gonna get another green, and he's gonna get a pink. And that is his turn. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So not quite what I was wanting, but I think that should be fine. I actually still have one more turn for them to go. No. Well, I might not have the science. No, actually, I think it'll still work. Oh, yeah, so now we're, is an experiment running? No. Lativ, you're not moving. You're not making your robots work. So we are gonna lose this one. Causes that to go there. And then you're moving over. Let me just make sure that I'm pretty sure it is every time Lativ moves. He comes as another player. Okay, run the weather. All players with bots. If you do not have space for bot, return to the active branch to the side of the lab. Prepare. Remove from the game. Yep. That's pretty much that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure whenever... Oh, maybe I should just look at when Lativ moves. That would be what I actually need to look for. Moving Lativ. If Lativ moves, check the active. You check the active one. Okay. All right. Yeah, so that's just when he moves. All right. So now we come to C, and now this changes because of the turn order. They took the initiative, and you kind of are slightly incentivized to take the initiative because of what's actually about to happen. So still no funding. Boy, I could use it. I could use some funding. But now what's interesting is Agent Pink is coming over here, and that is going to boop that up, and then because they can't take the initiative, they're gonna get 2 more. And 2 more chemicals, which is gonna be there and there. So now they have 1 of each. So their next few turns are gonna be pretty gross because they're going to they basically have all the chemicals they want. Okay, so the lab. That's where Agent White is going. So that's going to cause Lativ to move. Well, ideally, I mean, I can't. Well, no, the supply area actually sucks to go if multiple people are because you gain 1, but for each person to the left, you have to pay another 1. So obviously, I'm not going there. I am going to R&D, which is going to give me a government. Oh, but first, I'm going to get a robot. And we'll place my robot there. And that gets me a machine part that I will get back. Bye-bye. I don't think I'm insta-winning. Oh, I needed to place this. Where do... I think I might go... Oops. I think I might go here. Yeah. That's not bad. So with that, I think I do want... Yeah, I do want red. Okay. Gonna go there. So that was that. Then I moved my scientist over there, paying the 1 R&D to then move up on this. Yay! And now I can place my robot and my blue chemical to go right there. I'm going to be able to move up on a funding track. Let's do here, so I can get multiple science that I need. And yeah. But that is going, because I contributed, that is going to get me this. And at the end of my turn, I will place that right there, which will... oh, not yet. I have to actually go turn in the paper. But I have the paper ready to turn in. Still not bad. Still, I think I still have a pretty cool turn coming up. Oh my god, I do. Well, let's see what they do. So then we go to C. Not C, sorry, we checked to see if an experiment runs. Does not run, so is there even one of its type? There is one of its type. It's U. Okay. You're gonna move on. And again, none of the Lativ spots are coming out. So, yeah, now we go to C, so no funding. All right, so now we go back to their turn. So you are coming there, increasing that. Lativ is going to move. Hey, what's up, Lativ? You're a little late. And it's actually going to get rid of this one from the game and place a bot out. Alright. Well, so they are at the lab. They have all the... oh, man. They have all the chemicals in the world. So they're going to place a bot in a spot. And what do they need? They... Okay, this one's actually a little weird. So they could use wind and sun. So, where are they? Wind and sun. Lativ's lab. Okay. Branches are full. Branches where saboteurs have no chemicals. They have all the chemicals. Branches where there is no matching experiment. Oh, okay, so... Okay, so... the remaining branches select the one with the most bots. So basically, so snow, rain, and fog are all out. If there's a tie, they choose a tie branch, which gains them a research token. So they're not gonna. So it's gonna be snow or fog. And then if there's still a tie, so snow or fog, it's actually gonna be snow, which is good, kind of for me. And they're gonna go to the topmost spot, spending the chemical. So they did that, and yeah. So a lot of the tiebreakers there, but that's fine. Now it's my turn. I need chemicals. Okay. Where can I get... Ooh, oh! Okay. Okay. I need to be able to... Oh, so that was the end of that action. So I'm not going to get as many points as I was hoping for... So I can't stay in R&D. I could go to supply. That'll get me 1 voucher. And I need chemicals. And actually, one of the chemicals that I need... Oh, that's right. So where I'm stuck on is I need chemicals. I want to be able to. They're going back to the lab. Oh no, he's not. He's actually going to. He's going to go over there, which is going to cause Lativ to move. Okay. Because I really. How much time do I have? Because I need to be able to. Well. Sorry. All right. Because there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. I want to contribute to the snow experiment. I'm going to need 2 science to do that. To get 12 points there. And if I run, I have the lab. So I have no chemicals to be able to put robots out. I need a blue or a green chemical. The green chemicals are all out. They're more expensive to get. Well, they're not all out, but they're more expensive to get. But that's fine because I can. If I come here, because I only am going to do the one action anyway. I can come here. I have a set of 3. That's gonna go over there. That's gonna unlock a robot for me. Pull the robot off. That lets me place a robot. And then I need a blue chemical. So then the question is, where do I go? But they're going back to the lab. But no, he's not. He's going to R&D. Which will cause him to do, most likely, he's going to do rain. So they haven't actually done any nefarious plots yet because they haven't been able to take any that complete a set, but they're basically right there. So, and then since because it's Agent White that's going to be activated on the next turn, he's going to move over because he can't stay here. He's going to move over. Lativ's going to move. That's going to give me so much income. Like, I'm going to get so much stuff. Because it's like, finally, dude, thank you. Thank you for the money. Which will allow me. I don't think I need to do government. So, I'm going to come here. That will give me 2 R&D. And then I'm going to spend the 2 lab to do this action. To finally publish a paper. And basically, since I have a set of 3, that's going to move over. Oh, but I want the... Okay, no, yeah. So, move over. That's going to give me a robot. No. And because I have 6 robots out, or 6 robots, I'm going to take this one. This one allows me to contribute to do this action without having to spend a chemical. So that's actually going to move me up there. And now I can place a robot. Because I'm going Snowboy, and because green is expensive, I'm going to go there. So that gets me the robot. Then I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to get the science. I'm going to spend that science to unlock Snow, which will get me 3 points. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. That's the fucking stuff right there. And I'm going to get 6 more points. 24. And my first investment token. Woo! Yay. Which, I have no vouchers at all, but this is going to work out, I think. Investment tokens let you play these. And I've given up all hope of actually of actually winning outright. Because this is just rough. Like, I can complete this one. I mean, I could, like, theoretically, but I don't think I have the time to actually do it. So, because of that, I need to decide. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I can still get some points. So that was that action. And actually, theoretically, there's this. So let's see. I could have gone to government too, but I didn't have any of the vouchers. I don't have any of the vouchers whatsoever. So now we go to B. Check to see when the experiment runs. It does not. So that will just move on. And then we go to C, which nothing changes. So now Agent White can't stay here. It's going to come over here. And all right, R&D. Move one of the Saboteur's bots from their hideout. So based off the previous one. So, oh, you dick. Ooh. There is one. And they do have a chemical. Oh, they don't. Oh, thank God. Whew. So they're still going to place one, but they don't have a chemical to actually get the research token for it. Thank God. So they are still going to go right here because it's going to be snow. Well, that's that. Okay. Yes, this is good. This is good. Anyway, so that's the first thing I do because I went to the leftmost spot. Actually, speaking of which, he will move here. And he will place one of his bots right there. Good deal. Oh, yes, I'm going to get so much funding. This could be so nice. Now, Saboteurs ignore branches that are full, where they have no chemicals matching, so they're not going to do snow. Everywhere else is fair game. They choose one that will gain them a research token. Rain. It is very much rain. So they will move one of their bots to, it's going to be this one. Placing that right there. And they will take that research token. And with that, they basically, that's their turn. And then there's no breakthroughs happening. So the very last thing they do on their end of their turn, they check to see if they have a full set, which they do. Or if I had unlocked one and they only had two left, then they would do that as well. They get the discount just like everyone else. So they're taking these three rain that they've been working on this whole game, and you can see here, so they have the three. They will discard these. They will place an extreme weather. Ooh. Right there. Yep, they will place an extreme weather. They will discard the top card of the deck. And unlock. And unlock rain. So yeah. That was their turn. Yes. So then that gets discarded, and now, ooh man, he's just hopping back and forth. So now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. You fuck, he's going back to the lab. Where's he going? What's he gonna do when he gets to the lab? He's gonna go to the first spot. No, haha. Looking at the car wash. Yeah, so I'm gonna come here. And, ooh, actually, sorry. First thing I'm gonna do So I'm going to use this investment token. Which one of these could I actually do? Definitely one with the robots. We'll go with this one. And I'm going to go right there, and I'm actually going to get this blue chemical. Because, ooh, it's going to be hot. Ah, yeah, this will be nice. Or will it? Who knows? I think it will. I think it'll be pretty cool. Yes. So I'm going to go to the supply. Gaining a supply. And then I'm going to go down, and what do I need? Oh, yeah, I would like to take the initiative. Because my next plan, so there's no fog tiles getting discarded, which is nice. That's still going to move over, and yeah, that's still going to move over, and I'll be able to place a robot up there. I'm going to get my science that I need. I feel like I'm like one area behind Lativ, or I'm one step ahead of Lativ. Like, I'm going to places that he's then going to go to, and I'm not gaining the science benefit. There is a plan. I have one. It might be cool. Might not. It might suck. But yes, I'm taking the initiative, and that's my turn. So then now we check to see if an experiment runs. It does not. It's not full. There isn't a fog machine out there. So that's just going to go right there. Oh, and then you go away. Then now we change turn order. And Lativ gives me my shit. That's going to be one supply. I think it's one of each. One of each of everything. And I get a machine part. And the machine part that I want is not red, not white. I already have those. I'll go with blue. Okay. And then he comes over here, and he is going to put one of his robots out there, which is fine, because I can bump him. And now I'm going first. Never thought I would actually take the initiative, but I really, really need to. Because he would have had the chemical to take that spot for me. And I need that. Yeah, this will be pretty cool, hopefully. So the location I need to go is the I need to come here, which will give me an R&D. I'm then gonna spend I'm gonna spend my lab and then the blue to displace you and go right there. Yeah, the little snow boy. And the reason why this is good is because I needed to displace this for a couple reasons, or to change initiative, because I needed to I need to have first dibs at this. And yeah, that's pretty much, I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much my turn. So now it's theirs. So Agent White coming back, he's going to come here, increasing my target value by 1. And then he's going to basically do his science stuff. So sun or sun or wind. Neither of those are in the thing as examples. So they have 3 chemicals, and there's no experiment. So now it's rain, it's snow, but they're ignoring snow. So rain and fog, and they have the chemicals for rain and fog. So looks like it's going to be fog. So they're going to take one of their robots for fog, and they're going to take the bottommost spot, so that puts a green out. And that's where they're going to go. So if there's still a tie, yeah, they got to move one of them. Yeah. So that was that turn for them. The lab ones are kind of the most basic of, like, of kind of what they do, but the tiebreaker ones are kind of weird. Anyway, so now an experiment is going to run. What do I need? Yeah, so 1. I'm gonna need 2 science, so boom. And yeah, so I'm gonna spend the 2 science to be able to contribute to that. They're gonna contribute, so I'm gaining 12 points. So 36, they're gaining 6, so it's gonna be 40. Oh god, I have to like lean all the way in. That's gonna be 48, catching up. I am catching up, and then I'm gonna be able to grab this. And what happens to running an experiment? You don't pay anything, or they would take a research token if available, if there's still one. If not available, they receive nothing. Haha, suck it. Get my robots back. Oh. I didn't even think of that. I didn't have a space for a robot. Guess that'll come back. That's fine. That's okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, fuck. Okay. Jeez. Oh, okay. I forgot that when experiments run, it increases the weather. So we are at a level 3 freaking weather tile, which is still fine. I mean, it's not, but luckily they didn't get anything out of it. And then that will get... Oh, so I can either get an investment tile, or I can do a government action. And I think I'm going to do the government action, because it's this side. So that's going to move that up. Oh, actually, no, I could have kept the robot because I do that action. And now I will spend this blue to come here. And I will grab this one, and I can take it. But the blue will go, because I still have to spend the machine part. All right. So that actually completes this, so that'll be some points there. And I'm going to... so I got that. Yeah, so this is now discarded. Move that over. Move that there. And then move that there. All right. And now we move this here, which will get me 2 supply. Awesome. Awesome. And then that's going to move over. So that was B. C stays the same and no more funding. Now we go to my turn. So then I can do another government action where I don't have to... Oh, actually, sorry, hold on. Yeah, yes. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. I need to actually look this up because it's been a little bit since I've actually... Since the government... Oh, yeah, so all bots, so that's full. I will gain 3 CP for each bot in that completed branch. So that's going to be 9 points, baby. 9 points. That's 45. And then 1 government marker goes to the extra that matches the branch. So, which will go here, which will actually fix it. So the government is like, oh, hey, there's a shit ton of snow happening in... Where doesn't it snow? Florida! They're in a blizzard, so... yeah. Turn the tile to the top and return all government markers back to the government area. That was, we'll just say that was all part of the plan. It was not. I was going for that goal, but I'll take the 9 points. And the fact that the extreme weather is now gone. Alright. That was handy. So now it's my turn. So now I can do that and place a robot somewhere to get... So I can just do that action for free. Where I could go for Sun just to get an investment token? No, because I'm going to get one anyway, because I'm about to go do a breakthrough. Oh, but I could do it where I gain a chemical. Oh, speaking of which, there should actually be... This is my bad. I think I was putting them back. That should be there. That should be there. White should be here. Because those lock those down. That's how this dwindles. Because I'm still going to need a white and a red. I could pay more machine parts if I wanted to. So what do I want over there? What's that going to get me? I could go where they are. I can't get this one. Now I could... I don't have the government vouchers to do it. I could... Yeah, I have the 2 for R&D. That's going to be nice as well. Oh! I'm actually going to go... I'm going to spend that government voucher, take this robot, and I'm actually going to go there. No, I should go there. Because I want this one. Because that will let me do a research without... Yeah, perform a publish a paper action. Unlock the citation space available. So basically I get to do this action without having to go there. Anyway, so now I'm in the lab. I probably want to go do a breakthrough. Yeah, I do. So we're going to come here. Increasing my government. And that, so for winter or snow, the government stepped in, helped with the extreme weather, which is just perfect timing, because I was like, shit, how am I need another white machine part. I don't have it. But now I do. Now I don't need it. So yeah, sorry. So I'm zoning out. I'm trying to think 20 steps ahead. So I need to spend the 2 R&D to do that action. Now, has to be for winter. I have the winter thing here. That is, so then I'm going to place that, and then I need to spend machine parts. Now, whenever you do a breakthrough, you have to have machine parts in the same row. I need to spend the white because that's on the extreme, and then the red that is not available. And if I had machine parts for myself or the robot, or the saboteur's robot, you could still spend those and get extra points for that, but the robots also make it to where you don't have to spend the machine parts. So in this case, if I wanted to contribute to that, I would have needed to have this 4 out anyway. Or 3 out would work. I could have had a red one and just pay for the saboteur's spot. But I don't. Ooh, actually, could I have done both? No, that's right. I need two supplies. Yeah, anyway, so I spent the 2 machine parts to help with a breakthrough on that. That will give me 2 points for each machine part I spent and robot, so that will be 6 points. But they're going to get 2 points as well, so that's going to put them at 50 and me at 51. Yay! I'm doing it! And then I place this on one of those tiles, so I could get a machine part, or 2 points. And I think right now, I think the machine part is going to be more needed. So I'm going to get a white. Because the white I'm definitely going to need if I do that again. Yep. But that will actually get me an award token. I remember if I get 3 of these, then I get the Nobel Prize. Now here's something that's pretty cool, because I was planning on getting that pink snow research tile, and then when I publish a paper, I can unlock it and do another action. Now here's the interesting part. If I got that subsidy that lets me research a paper, so I could spend this award token and put that there, and because it's now at the end of my turn, because that's all that area does, I could put this award token here, and at the beginning of my turn, research a paper and get a bunch of points for it, get the That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. It might be a little short-sighted, but I don't think I'm going to be able to... I don't think I'm going to be able to complete a lot of these. But I have a pretty cool idea, and that's still going to give me a lot of points. So I'm the snow boy. Anyway, that was my turn. That was the beginning of my turn. So now we have pink is actually going to be coming. Okay. So pink's going there to the leftmost spot. That's pretty easy. That gets them an award tile. Award tiles act as wilds for them just as well, so they will actually complete one of those, and probably going to be sun. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the first thing they do. Then they see which ones that they can contribute for. Let's see. There is... So again, go and check their lab. So they ignore branches that are full, where they don't have chemicals, and where there is no experiment tile. Now the remaining, they select the one with the most bots. So actually, out of these two, they're tied. If there's still a tie, they choose a tie which gains them a research token. So it's actually going to be sun. To help them complete a set. and they do have a blue, so they will go right there. Put the blue back. Now, that was that, so that's the end of their turn. And then now I need to see, because I've actually never had it happen to where they can run experiment, or they can nefarious plans. Right. Okay. They have a set of 3 for the type. Okay. Take the. It counts as any type of research token to make up a set if needed. Right. But they choose a branch which research token they have completed set. They will choose a branch they have the same type of weather. Sorry, they will choose a branch whose research token has the same type of weather as a research. And they choose one that's unlocked, which both of them are unlocked. I think it's going to be based off priority, so it's going to be sun. Yeah. So they're going to discard these 3. Boop. Place an extreme weather tile for sun. Discard a card. Yeah, discard a card and unlock the sun. Okay. Okay. There's not a lot of cards left. That's okay. So now that was our turn. Now at the end, we check to see if an experiment runs. It definitely does not. So that will get discarded. Those will slide over. Boom. Alright. Oh man, I'll contribute to sun again. Ooh. Ooh! That would be hot. Or did I say sun? I'll contribute to snow again. No, I definitely can't there. Alright, now it's my turn. And Professor White is going to go to R&D. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to use my subsidy to research a paper. I have 3, so that will slide over. I will get... it's going to be for snow again, so there's nothing to unlock. Actually, speaking of which, I could research a paper with just 2, but I think I'd rather have that. So, that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so it's going to be 8 points. 59. And now I can do this action without having to spend a chemical. So this action is going to cause this to move up. Here comes the sun. Oh, you're going to give me science, aren't you? Aren't you, you sexy man? Do I want to help out? I think I might help out with sun. But there was somewhere I was going to be able to go that was going to get me an investment token. What was it? What is your favorite color? Because if I do this, and I can just go for red or pink, because he's going to R&D. I don't have any lab. I don't have any wild. Where was I? Swear I was getting a. Oh, right here. Thank you. Yes. But unfortunately, I won't get to use it this turn. We'll get the stuff I need. So the question becomes, where do I go now? I'm in R&D. That's not going to help. I only need the white. I think I'm going to buy some chemicals. because I would like to go over to R&D. Now, what's he doing for R&D? He's definitely not going to do... Oh, man, you're going to be annoying. Yeah, he's not dealing with white. He only has... Ugh. He's not making it easy. That's not going to be great. Oh, forgot to move you over. It's going to be close. It's definitely going to be close. Now, I forgot I can always spend a voucher to call security. That's a new action, a new free action. I could spend any voucher to call security. And... and that lets me draw the top 3 and actually kind of put... But you speed up the game, and I actually can't afford to speed up the game right now. That'll give me 2 science. That will act as if I'm 3 higher. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wow. This one's hard to do too, because I basically needed to rush on that. I think, because I don't have any chemicals anyway, so I'm going to come here. That will give me a science for Lativ, and might as well just grab... Well, I'm going to need to use this. I'm just going to... Well, do I? No, I think I will actually grab that science. And then he's going to move, and he's going to get rid of wind and put... Ooh. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Ooh. That's not great. Yeah. Because if I was going to cause him to move, no, because I think I need chemicals for everything I want to do. And so I'm going to spend 1 because I need red. I want to go to that bottom area. So I'm going to need another one. And we'll do green. And do I want... Do I want another red? No. Where are all the reds? Oh yeah, they're being taken up. I think... Oh, because I want to hold on to the 2 science. I think that's actually all I'm going to do. Is just get the 2. Oh, that'll be nice, actually. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do here. So, Agent White's going to come there, and he is going to... Can he... Oh, yes, he can. So, because he's going to the first location, he is going to... Basically, he's going to go to the very top one up here. Because he has the white voucher, and then that's going to get him... Ooh, sorry, nope, he actually might not go there. Because he doesn't need that one. I thought he needed. So, it's really any of them for R&D. He's basically branches that are full, branches where they have no chemicals, so... Out of the remaining branches, so they ignore... Where they have no chemicals. Okay. Yeah, so he actually is going to go there. Because he does have a chemical for that, and then he's going to grab it. So, working on multiple wins. Or, yeah, that's win. And now he's going to check another spot to go. But he doesn't have any chemicals, so... Ugh. Where are you? Saboteurs unable to choose a branch. Yep, top card. God, that's not great. And then they're gonna take a chemical He's going to take the bottom one, actually. All right. Yep, and then skip the rest. Not great. Not great at all. So now we check to see if an experiment runs. An experiment does run for wind or for fog. So that's only going to be 3 points for them, but that will get him a voucher, and it's actually going to lose the other voucher because a bot came out. So then this gets discarded. Those will slide over. That's going to come there. And then you're moving over. Still not bad. Because it's now my turn. Oh, and that was a fog. Excuse me. A fog voucher, or a fog experiment that ran. So, that's gonna be sun. Alright. Gonna use my investment token to... Can I complete any of these? 10. No, that's not happening. Because what do I want to do? Do I want to contribute? That's going to be 12 points. That's not bad. Which will give me a robot. That'll be 2 robots, and then we just need 1. Ooh, that's rough. That's hard. That is hard because if I bring in this one where I just need to have 10 out, the sun that's about to run this turn is going to yeah, I need to contribute to that. It's going to give me a robot. Going over there for R&D, which I'll have 1 more turn to do, is going to give me a robot. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to get... I don't think I'm going to be able to get 10 robots out with the way that this deck is also coming up on. I think it's going to come down to the wire. So I think I am just going to get funding. So I'm going to flip that. Yeah. Flip that. And which one of these do I want to do? So this one will give me a chemical. That one will let me get a voucher. That one will give me 2 science and act as if anyone... Oh! Oh. Damn. Oh, well, actually, I won't have the investment tile anyway. Well, I could... Oh, man. What? Can I get 10 robots out? Okay. If I don't do funding yet, what do I need to do? If I don't do funding yet, I'm coming here. That will give me 2 R&D because I need to do this action. And Because, man, if I could get if I can get up there one more time, then, yeah. If I can get up there one more time, then if I did funding, I'd be able to move that, which would get me a robot out. So then I'd get a robot for that one. I'd get a robot, so that would be 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that would be 10. So the question becomes, he's going to where Lativ's at. Lativ's there, so they're not going to be able to do anything for that. That's going to run the sun, which means that's going to pop out, which means we have one more turn. I think I'm one turn behind. I think I am one turn behind. Because I need to come to R&D. That will finish that out. Or do I need to go to R&D? Do I? I was going over there because I needed the robot. Or I thought I needed the robot. I mean, that'll still be some points. That'll be 2, 4, 6. That'll be 8 points. And then I'm getting points from that. No, I don't think so. So I am going to go there. Getting the 2 R&D. Spending that to be able to take my robot and bop him out. Like so. Okay. Oh, so then I am spending this. I am spending that. So that'll give me the 2 science. And I can treat any of these as if I have 3 higher. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I needed to spend the red. So I think I actually still am going to do this one. Act as if it's 3 higher. So that will allow me to move up on a track. We'll move there. That will give me a chemical. I still need the red. And I can gain a... and gain any voucher. We'll do lab. Alright. Now it's their turn. So Mr. White is going to where Lativ is at. That's going to bump that up 1. And then he's going to do the bottom one, so he's going to take one of his workers. He can go for any location that needs a blue. And actually, lucky him. The only place he can go that needs a blue is there. And he is going to get rid of this one. Putting a blue right there. And getting this. So he actually did need that. Working on both those. Both those wins. He's Wind Boy. Hey, Fart Boy. Ho, got him. Okay. So that'll be that. And yes. Okay. So now an experiment does run. It is going to be it's going to be the sun. No. Yeah, it's going to be the sun. Ooh. Thank God I'd get my two robots back anyway. So the sun, I'm going to spend the 2 science. That's going to give me 12 points. He is there. So that will be 6. And do I want... So we'll both get 1. Boop. that's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Anyway, so these will come back. Go right there and there. And this will get discarded. And that's moving over. Give him his guy back. I also forgot to move Lativ. Lativ would have gone right there and moved someone there. Because it would have moved over because it was full. So that will move there. And that's the final experiment tile place. So we have one more turn. Which is good because I'm also on the last card. Oh, he's going, Agent Pink going where Latif's at. Oh, already where Latif's at. Yeah. Anyway, so that was 12. Oh, I was deciding if I wanted the robot or an investment tile. Is an investment tile gonna get me anything? And where do I want to place you? I guess right there. Well, isn't that interesting? Oh, sun's out. Damn. Stupid sun. Oh, that will move me up on the sun. Yeah. Oh, well, a robot could get me a chemical, or could give me a voucher that I don't need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm not going to be able to get any of these out. Well, let's go ahead, because I'm only getting one action left. Let's just take the robot, and I'll do the one that gives me a chemical. And what chemical do I want? We'll do blue. Alright. My turn. Yeah, because then we do C. We experiment ran, so then... oh, because it was that. Because it was a sun, so sun is at extreme heat. Alright, then we move it over. Whew. Yeah, that's not gonna help. I think that is going to be it. So because I want to do a breakthrough, but I also need to place a robot, so I need to actually go here. Oh, so instead of the one that gives me a chemical, because I need 3, I'll actually take the robot that lets me go up on a voucher. So I'm gonna spend the 3 R&D. Guess I'd gain a government R&D. First thing I'm gonna do is, so that'll move me up there. I will place a robot. I need to spend 2. So the green will go there, but the red will go here. Oh no! I'm gonna go right there. Which will get me a robot. Oh, I can actually go like that. That will move me up there. And because I placed in winter, I'm gonna get this one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you need 9, not 8. Damn it. Hold on. Can't go there yet. The only thing I could take is another chemical. Well, I'll go with blue. Why not? Alright. So I did that. That was the first one. Second one, I am doing a breakthrough. Breakthrough for that winter one. So I'm going to place that there. I have the white that I need. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6. So that'll be 6 points. And then, is that it? I think so. So 2, 4, 6. Yeah. And then I'll get an award. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's all I'm getting. But those are completed. So those get removed and this will come down. So kept winter kind of in check. I mean, ironically, the sun, it's burning in other places, but hey, it's kind of mildly cool where we're at. And yeah. So that was, I believe, my final turn. So their final turn, yeah, because that happened at the end, and so then we do one final round. I need to see what happens when the agent is, whenever they want to move. Whenever they want to move to where they're at. For each main location, Saboteur chooses an unoccupied action, so the pink one can't go to where, oh, I guess it's, oh, I see. Where would it go then? Place the depicted Saboteur, which is pink, to where Lativ is at. But they can't stay there. The Saboteur chooses an unoccupied space. Saboteur cannot move to a location because all actions are full. The Saboteur is already at that location because the current location depicts. Move them to the next main location. Oh, okay. So, come in there. Boop. And gonna choose. It has no chemicals. So, I guess that's that. And it'll take a chemical. All right. So that was the final turn. So then we go to final scoring. And, well, I can place these in areas. So that's going to go there, which will move me up. And this one, I guess I will put it somewhere where it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll just do there. All right. Man, I went all in on snow. Okay. Almost. I could have gotten the Nobel Prize. So then we go to final scoring. Final scoring is actually relatively straightforward. But you move all those, and then you can actually use any investment tokens that you had, if you had any, which I don't believe I ever would have gotten another one. So then you do final scoring depicted over there. So it's points based off where you're at on this track. So that's going to be 3, 6, so 10 points. 87. And then I did complete this one. So that's going to be 5 points because I did have 3 in the same one. So, oh my god, did I barely win? So then, that was that. We resolve any experiments as normal. There aren't any experiments to run. And then you raise the target value by 30. Which puts it at 91. I won by 1 point. That is amazing. Jesus Christ. If you won, see if you meet any of these additional qualifications, which I did. Won by 1 freaking point. That is insane. So lightning technologies is kind of restored. Like, we did just enough. We're not the worst guys around, because we're supposed to be the good guys. But here are the other options. Terraformer, which is where if you break 120 points. Nah. Climatologist, 110. Meteorologist is 100. I was close to that one. Forecaster is 3 papers published. 7 bots on the main board. 3 gold tiles met, and 1 award. I was close to that one. And I didn't get any of these. I suck. Yeah, I only had 2 papers published. I have, do I have only 6 bots? 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 6 bots on the main board. Only 1 gold tile met, but I do have an award. And then Storm Chaser is 2 gold tiles met. Almost, I was 1 away from that one and 1 award. I probably could have gotten 1 more robot and that one out, but whoo! 92 to 91, barely beat them, but suck it, Kirdak, Kirdakova Inc., eat ass. But that was Weather Machine, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Click the eye to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.